Just one at home.
I want to have a nice family.
It's like a loving and caring family.
I would like a family that would take care of me.
There's a family out there for every child. We just have to work harder for you.
Ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Welcome y'all to our annual adoption special, a place to call home for the holidays, and it is all about the Christmas spirit here. Okay, we're going to open presents because I think that these children have been sitting here for about 10 minutes holding a Christmas present. They've seen Santa, and I think we count to 10. What do y'all think? We count from 10 backwards and then everybody opens? What do you think? Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Merry Christmas! Check it out. Chimes and whistles and happy faces. Big hearts here tonight. These gifts were given by the Knowledge Tree, a group of attorneys in town led by Jay Martin, also the Jacksonville Kroger, and a man named Barry Jones who lives in Northeast Arkansas. You know what? Along with these happy faces, there are 7 more happy faces tonight from Arkansas Foster Care who have reason to celebrate. They are home tonight for the holidays, 7 siblings. And THV 11's Jordan Howington reports the Hawthorne family's adoption was finalized just weeks before Christmas.
First words were, okay, we'll do it for a couple years, but we're not going to adopt.
These were Terry and Michael Hawthorne's words when they chose to become foster parents. Now they laugh, saying they ate their words. In April, the couple adopted a set of 2 siblings, Corgan and Hazley. And days ago, they added 7 more to the mix.
It feels good to actually have a family to wake up to every morning.
A set of 7 siblings who wants to share their story with you.
Like, we never had anything like this.
To these kids, life means the little things.
I was like, oh my gosh, you get our own bed.
Something they never had before.
We had like one bed in the room and most of us slept on the floor.
Coming from a life at an early age, having to defend for themselves.
The times we got to eat was either when the neighbors snuck us a bag of chips.
They'd turn to canned food.
We didn't really have a can opener, and they'd give us the cans that we didn't know how to open.
So many times, they went without, praying every day they'd find a set of parents to give them love.
These kids did not ask to come to foster care. They did not ask to go to 4 or 5 different homes, 4 or 5 different schools.
After years of fighting, on December 3rd, the Hawthornes officially adopted the 7 kids. And today, they showed off all their rooms and favorite toys, and told me what they look forward to the most.
Having food on my plate and not anything with bugs all in it.
They all have aspirations to become successful, from being a gymnast to becoming a country singer. The Hawthornes say there's one thing for sure.
They don't have the worry of being taken away.
I have something. Mom, Dad, I love you guys. And I wouldn't change it for the world. This has been the best Christmas I could ever have, actually, knowing I have a mom and dad.
In Hot Springs, Jordan Howington, THV 11 News.
And not only are those 7 precious children home for the holidays, Trinity is too. We shared her story with you in July, and she told me then she wanted a family who would keep her forever and ever, and she found that family. DHS tells me she's doing very well in her new home, and her adoption will soon be finalized. Another large bunch of siblings, 4 brothers and 2 sisters, are also home for the holidays. Scotty, Katori, Skylar, Chase, Kaylin, and America. What a big bunch. We featured them 1 year ago in this very special, and they told me the holidays were really hard since they'd been living apart. But their Christmas wish, a family, and that wish came true for them. They are in permanent placement all together, and they are also doing very well. And we featured Braden in April of 2017. He shared that he wanted to join the military after high school, and he shadowed the airmen at Little Rock Air Force Base. Braden was worried he would age out of foster care without ever being adopted, but guess what? Dawn and Brad Bailey adopted him, and he is home for the holidays, and he is here with me now, and I'm going to choke up here because I'm so happy for you. I got to give you a hug. And you know what, Dawn? You all adopted Chase, too, and Chase is here. And how are you feeling being here tonight?
I'm good. Tired.
Yeah. All the teenagers are always tired, right? And you're home for the holidays. What is your feeling about this now?
It's starting to feel normal again, that I'm with an actual family, and it just feels like I have a second chance with a family.
Incredible. It's got to feel great, especially this time of year. And if they hadn't adopted you, where would you be this Christmas?
Possibly Second Chance Youth Ranch, and it's been a good place out there, but the family that I'm with is better.
And that family you're with is absolutely incredible. Dawn, you've taken 2 teenage boys.
Yes. Look crazy in our house now.
Why?
Well, we had 3 girls, and so now we have these 2 teenage boys that it's just completely different. Roughhousing and all the fun and excitement and, you know, military. Everything's military with this one, ROTC and Air Force, and so it's amazing.
Yeah. And Dawn would say, along with others, that teenagers arguably are so much more vulnerable than even the younger children. They need love, they need stability, and they have it. Braden has it, and Chase has it. Thank you so much for being here. We have much more of our special broadcast coming up after this. We'll see you in a minute. Just a few moments ago, we shared with you the precious children who are home for the holidays. They have been adopted, but there are still 363 Arkansas foster children in care who need forever homes, and one of them is Faith. Here is her story.
She's vivacious, you know, she's very vibrant.
This little girl, Faith,
she doesn't meet a stranger. She wants everybody to be her best friend.
Is friendly, she is smart, she's well-mannered.
She's very outgoing. And she loves to be outside. That's her favorite place to be.
And she loves this woman, Carol Dressel, her foster mom.
Hands. Oh, I love her. I do. Faith has come a long way since she's been with me. When she first came, I couldn't even hug her. You know, she didn't want to be touched.
That was 2.5 years ago.
You know, it takes a lot of love to gain that trust from her.
Now, Faith is 7 years old and she is thriving. But while she looks like any other 7-year-old, she has a lot to overcome. Faith is autistic.
I love being a foster parent. The judge thinks we're the best foster home for her.
But Dressel is 58. She feels the age gap is too great between her and Faith.
My husband and I have discussed it, and we think that she needs a younger couple that love to be able to do these kind of things with Faith.
Even if they did adopt her, a secondary couple would be required to be ready to adopt Faith if something happened to them. So this Christmas, the top of Dressel's list is a loving, nurturing family for Faith. A little girl who loves the holiday season.
That's about the only thing she's watching right now is Santa movies. She needs parents that want to do things with her. I can't do the things that I would love for Faith to be able to do all the time.
But another family can. And Dressel is praying they see this story and bring Faith home.
Even though she loves us very much and considers us her parents, and it will be hard to let her go. A loving family that can take Faith places and do things with her.
And big thanks to the Third Realm. They always open their doors and hearts to the foster children whenever we ask. We could never wear Faith out. She had so much fun. If you'd like to learn more about her, any child up for adoption that we've featured in this segment, just log on to our website, thv11.com, and we'll be back with more after this.
Hi, I'm sorry I can't be with you at your special holiday adoption party. I've been there in the past and it's so much fun. You have Santa Claus there and gifts, and I'm sorry I can't be there, but I know it's a special time for you with your families. the families you're there with tonight, or perhaps the families you're looking for. I know there's 363 children that need a forever home, and we want you to have that. But in the meantime, we want you to know you're special, and we haven't forgotten about you, and we do love you and do care about you. And I want to give each one of the children a special little gift from me. This is my favorite bird of all, the cardinal. I grew up as a cardinal in my local school, and I just love this bird because I want you to know this bird is known to bring a special message to each person that they come in eye contact with. So look out for your cardinal bringing you a special message of love and hope. And on the back, I'll be signing it for each one of the children, so you can have this and put it on your tree as you celebrate this very special time of the year, Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas.
And here are the ornaments. We've been handing them out all night. I think the kids love them. They're so sweet. And it was such a sweet message. The First Lady has always come to this party, but she was out of town. It means a lot to have her support. Tiffany Wright is here with DHS, along with Christy Irwin, the Project Zero, and of course THV 11. We're all partnered together because we all need each other to do this hard work.
We really do. We can't do this. DCFS cannot do this alone. We need our partnership with THV and Project Zero, because together we're in this to find homes for our older children, all children waiting, all 363 of them, and we need people to come together for these kids.
It's tough for you as a worker in the system to see these kids during the holidays without a home. What do you need most?
We need homes for our older kids, so our focus right now is 6 and up. But really right now in foster care waiting for adoption 13 and older is 177.
Wow. And I know Christy Irwin here, she's helping by helping create short films and beautiful pictures of each of the children, because we want them all to know, just like the First Lady said, they matter and they're important.
Absolutely. I think you cannot discount how important it is to let them know that they matter, that they are valuable. And we had one of our little 15-year-old guys that put 2 things on his Christmas list this year: Pokemon cards and a forever family. And I'm telling you, that's what the fight is about. That's why we're in this fight, to ensure that every single one of our kids, and they are our kids, find their way home.
Christy, thank you. Tiffany, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and that's why we do this special. That's why we're here every year. Much more of the special coming up after a short break. Such mayhem. These are such darling children here, but what about those who do age out of the system without ever having been adopted? Where do they turn for help? Well, it turns out there is a wonderful organization devoted to helping them get on their feet, and Craig O'Neill learned about it all over, of all things, a game of Scrabble.
Put rut back.
Cindy and Wayne are teaching Stefan the game of Scrabble.
Do proper nouns count?
Though 23, he has never played.
That's all I can really do here.
I mean, how could he learn? After his father's death, he's forced to leave his Philadelphia home at age 15, sent to Arkansas, living with a family friend. That didn't work out. Leaves foster care at 17, and by then...
I was just explosive. I couldn't be worked with. I couldn't be reasoned with.
Yeah, at that point, Scrabble was not in his future. But the letters DHS came into play. A caseworker sent him to Immerse, Arkansas.
Somebody to come in for the first time.
Executive Director Eric Gilmore.
Our whole goal is to help youth who have come from different crisis situations and help them transform into overcomers.
This space, a refurbished nightclub, is called Overcomers Central. Counselors called coaches, computers for job opportunities, classes, social areas, laundry, even a puppy.
Really, they are the family I never got to have, and that's what they are for most of us in the program.
But Stefan didn't start out feeling that way.
When he showed up when he was 18 years old, he was a little bristly, a little, he wasn't cuddly.
Back then when I thought I knew better than everybody, spoiler alert by the way, I didn't.
Stefan left Immerse, bottomed out, went hungry, and found his way back, and learned something in the process.
You don't really leave so much as they just give you your space.
We just know that the longer that we stick with the young person, the more they're going to come to to trust us, to trust the people around them.
At an Immerse outing, Cindy and Wayne met Stefan.
I think we connected at first with Stefan on maybe an intellectual level. He liked to talk about the same kind of things that we like to talk about.
They are now his sponsor family. I wondered if they felt pressure in helping a young adult who had been through so much.
Pressure? No.
No pressure. It feels like opportunity. It almost feels like if you had a visitor from another country who had never experienced Christmas, and maybe you take them and show them what there is. Oh, yeah.
Like Scrabble and stability.
You've got to be able to see the potential that they don't see in themselves.
That little thing, just that this little program, managed to completely reverse my entire life.
It's these transformations that fuel all those involved with Immerse. After a few months with Wayne and Cindy, Stefan is back in school.
Pulaski Tech, I've got a majoring in IT to start with.
I will unabashedly say I'm so proud of Stefan.
I have a really good word, we had a Y.
An even better word, Immerse. Maybe not to win at Scrabble, but to win at life.
Immerse is just a wonderful organization, and they're starting a new program in January for teenage single moms. Such a great program. So we're about to wrap things up here at the Museum of Discovery, and Lenice is here with me. She has a sister named Denise, and her name is Lenice, and we featured you in A Place to Call Home. Was it about a year ago?
Yes.
And you told me then how much you wanted a family.
Yes, I did.
And you still do?
Yes.
And she's not been adopted. So how do you feel during the holidays? What do you do during the holidays?
I usually do a lot of like Christmassy stuff, ice skating, movies, hanging with friends, things like that. But it can be hard.
You're in a foster home or a group home?
I'm in a group home.
And have you had some friends there that you're able to spend the time with?
Yes.
But we want to help you find a family. Lenice and Denise are up for adoption. If you want to know about them, log on to our website, thv11.com. Merry Christmas to you, sweet girl. Thank you so much. Back with more after this. Welcome back as we wrap up A Place to Call Home for the holidays here at the Museum of Discovery. In this last minute, I'm going to spend saying a lot of thanks because it could not be done without so many people in this community who've opened their hearts to children in state foster care who need us tonight and throughout the holidays. The Museum of Discovery donated this space free of charge. Also, Golden Corral fed all 77 children who were here, and also some of the adoption and family services workers along with foster parents. The Knowledge Tree, Kroger in Jacksonville, Jay Martin and his colleagues at Wallace, Martin, Duke, and Russell gave all the money for the gifts. The Knowledge Tree gave the gifts in kind. The Crown Shop gave gifts to all the children and family services workers to make sure that they feel appreciated because their job is not always easy. Community Bakery gave cookies. Of course, the First Lady gave ornaments, as you saw, and a man named Barry Jones out of Northeast Arkansas gave Target gift cards for a lot of the teenage foster children to pick out what they want for Christmas. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas. As we wrap up this special, we dedicate this entire show to the 363 waiting children in Arkansas foster care. Good night, everyone.